Assemblywoman, and how many years for
12 years.
12 years as a CRP National Committee woman, and she dominated Washington, D.C. for us at that level. Let's give it up for Barbara Alby.
Yeah. This is a surprise I get the microphone. I hope you can relax for a while now, because I'm going to be here for a while. I just want you to know that I am a local girl. I'm a proud Republican woman, the author of Reagan's Law in the state of California. And I presently serve as Chief Deputy to your Board of Equalization member, Bill Leonard, who has endorsed me for his replacement. And if you think the California legislature can hurt your wallet, it can't hold a candle to the Board of Equalization. We are the only elected tax board in the country, and you need Alby to serve as your member. And we have a whole bunch of people that are, I'm running against 3 guys, actually 4 guys, George, Alan Nakanishi, and there's an auditor from the Board of Equalization that is running also. So it's 3 guys and 1 girl. And I want you to know that I am still the best man in the race. So I look forward to representing you. I feel like I do now. I am your best taxpayer at the Board of Equalization. So hang in there with me. I would be honored to have your vote. Thanks, friends.
Alrighty then, as your only man MC tonight, let's give it up for General George Runner, who is your senator, author of Jessica's Law, current author of the Vote Safe Voter ID Law, Senator George Runner.
Thank you, Tom. Thank you. Thanks. It is good to be here. I'm going to take the advantage of talking about 2 things, but first of all, let me just talk a little bit about the Board of Equalization. And let me just give you my philosophical bent on what it is. And that is, I believe the higher the taxes are, the less liberty you have. That when it is that we take money away from you, and the government chooses to do what they want to do with it, it takes choices away from you. And we all know, quite frankly, that the government makes lousy choices, and you make much better choices. And so my commitment is to continue to make sure that taxpayers are protected when it comes to the issue of the state of California and where it is that they start looking for money. I'm really proud to say one of the issues that have been really helpful, and I think indicates at least the commitment that I have been rewarded with, and that is the Howard Jarvis Taxpayers Association endorsement. You know that they are just stellar when it comes to the idea of protecting your dollars. And so I'm very proud to have their endorsement in this election and that process. There's material on the table. I'm not going to go through it, but that certainly tells you a little bit about the Board of Equalization and certainly about my campaign for that. The last thing I want to just talk to you very quickly about, and that is I have this crazy idea that people ought to show an ID when they go to vote. You know? It ought to be as difficult to vote as it is to go get a DVD, don't you think? Yeah. I got great news, and that is this week we finally came out of title and summary, just this last Monday, with Gary Brown after we sued him, after we threatened to sue him again. He finally decided that he ought to be honest with the Californians and write a good title and summary, and they did. Let me just remind you what it does. It does a couple things. First of all, it goes ahead and makes sure that if indeed you go to vote, you need to show a picture ID. What a concept. But also, it includes something else, and that is, it rewards those individuals who are overseas right now, those military people that are overseas right now, and gives them 15 extra days for their ballots to arrive into the county registrar. This got real personal with me in the last election, when it is that I have a daughter who serves in the Coast Guard. And all of a sudden, she was not available in order to cast that vote. Now, it's pretty incredible to me that we have people who are protecting our rights, protecting the rights of others around this nation, and their votes are being lost. In fact, in the last election, we lost over 100,000 votes from overseas military personnel. Now, the strange thing is, these were all issues that we took to the legislature. And you know that this legislature decided to vote down a bill giving overseas military personnel 15 extra days? Could it be because it's not their kind of voters? They're more interested in maybe Acorn type voters than they are about those. So we're going to be, like I said, just got out. We are going to be having petitions printed next week, and we will be on the streets. If you'd like to go ahead and find out more information, go to the websites. All the information is on here. Thank you very much.